Hiya, my name is Big Ian. I'm a conference speaker, I'm a host, I'm a writer and I'm a dementia campaigner, and I've been brought in to give you some top tips for Care Show London 2024. Is this your first time? Not done it before? In London? What, go to the Care Show for the first time? That must be quite nerve-wracking, intimidating. Nah. Because all the Care Show is all the community of social care coming together. It's a mosaic of people just like you. Strangers are only the friends you haven't yet met. Look at the brochure. See who is there, who's exhibiting, who's speaking. Why not contact people before to say that you'd like to meet up, to have a chat, to discuss what they can offer you or what you can offer them. It's a two-way street. So I've got some advice for you. Say hello. Loneliness hates hello. If you say hello, you will meet so many wonderful people at the Care Show. The place is full of interesting people who you've not met. Think of the people you've got on LinkedIn, where you read all of their ideas and you hear all of their talks and you hear all that. Arrange to meet them at the Care Show. This is a perfect opportunity to take a relationship off a little screen on your phone and have it over a cup of tea or a cup of coffee. This is what I've done for years, and I have created not just some fantastic connections, but some fantastic friendships. The more people you meet, the better experience you will get. It's not just a trade exhibition. It's not just a conference with speakers. This is all of care coming together at the Care Show. I remember growing up and it got to Christmas and the Radio Times would arrive and my mum would go, oh, give us the Radio Times, and she'd get her felt tip pens out. And what we'd do is she'd plan out what we'd be watching and what we'd record on our video recorder back in the day. And we'd be there and it'd be all circled up and you'd go, oh, Only Fools and Horses, Raiders of the Lost Ark. Oh, we'll have to watch that. Two Ronnie's Christmas special. All of these things. And it was all planned out. And the reason she did this was we wanted to get the best out of it. This wasn't the days of streaming and Netflix. This was the time where something was on at 9 o'clock and that's when it was on. And the Care Show isn't going to be streamed. It's live. You're there. There's a theatre there, theatre there, theatre there, theatre there. They're your speakers. So what you've got to do is, you've got to get your brochure. You've got to get your online brochure and just think, right, almost get your felt tip pen out and go, right, I want to do that, I want to do that, I want to do that. See it as almost like a treasure hunt. And you're going to go around and you're going to collect those little bits of treasure and you're going to put them in your bag. Whether that's a speaker, whether that's a meeting with one of the exhibitors, whatever it is, you're going to go around and you're going to pick up these things. And your 2-day mission is to go around and complete that treasure hunt. If you don't do this and you don't give some thought beforehand, you might just wander around aimlessly for 2 days. If you take that time to just put your felt tips around there, your Sharpie, whatever, and you just think, I'm going to do that, 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 you will get the experience of those 2 days unlike anybody else. It'll be uniquely your Care Show. You can plan a route. It can be like a treasure hunt. And if you plan it right, you will leave Care Show with a whole heap of treasure. But if you don't, you might miss out on some pretty golden nuggets out there. Don't just wander around aimlessly. That would be a waste of your experience. Because that can easily happen. You can just be wandering around and wandering around. No, that's not what you want. Plan it out. Plan your route. Decide which speakers am I going to hear, which exhibitors am I going to visit, and who am I going to meet. So make sure that you plan ahead like my mum did with the Radio Times at Christmas. Now, don't know about you, but I get lost. My sense of direction is horrendous. The only way I'm pointing this way is because there's a camera. If there wasn't, I'd be over here. I'd be over here. When you're in Excel, it's massive. And I don't know which way is that way, which way is that way. What you need to do is find some little things, some little points of interest that mean that you know which way you're pointing. Because if your sense of direction's as terrible as mine, you'll be wandering around all day like a headless chicken. So do yourself a favour, think, right, that's where that is, that's where that is, that's where, and almost do your own little simplified map. Before you go on LinkedIn, say, I am going to the care show. Who's coming? Make sure that you've written down all of the exhibitors who you want to meet. Make sure that you've got all of the stand numbers and think, right, I'm going to go and see them. I want to find out about their product. I want to find out about them. I've heard loads about them. Let's go and meet the people behind it. I've seen them on LinkedIn. Let's go and meet them. Even if you just go and say hello, get round everybody. Find out the people behind the products. It's the people behind the products. Meet them, because that's where the magic happens. Find out everything you want to know. Ask the questions. Meet the people on the stands and say, what do you do? What do you offer? Who are you for? Why not do yourself a little QR code that means that if somebody takes a picture of it, it goes straight to your LinkedIn profile. It's a great way to grow your network so more and more people get to know you and you get to know them and make this community even bigger. Why not have some business cards in your pocket? Just give them out and there you go. It's a great opportunity to network. You will get out of the care show what you put in. The tendency could be just to go and meet up with people you already know. But if that's all you do, what are you getting out of it? Perhaps you need to meet new people who you've not met, who look at things differently. People who are new to the care sector, new products, new ideas. Find people who you haven't met. Go and see speakers who you haven't seen. Don't just go for the same old, same old. This is an opportunity to copy somebody else's homework, to share somebody else's ideas, and to modify them and make them to work for the people who you care for. But more importantly, it's a fantastic opportunity to go around with a great big bag and fill it with as many of those spongy, lovely notepads, lots of pens, and an unbelievable amount of Cadbury's roses and celebrations. Plan ahead, sort your treasure hunt, think who are the speakers I want to speak to, who are the exhibitors I want to speak to, who are the people off LinkedIn I want to meet. How do I get the best out of the care show? I get the best out of the care show by putting in a bit of care beforehand. Because if I prepare, I will get a tailor-made care show experience. Care's all about tailor-made. Not what's best, but what's best for you. That's what care show is all about. Sharing ideas to make care so much better. See you at the care show, London Excel, April the 24th and 25th. Bless you.